Disclaimer: I have been using Android phones for over 10 years and I like them. I've had iPhones in the past. I've had the iPhone 3GS, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 7. That's where I stopped. I've had, that's a lie, everybody around me, every person I love and care about is a heavy iPhone user. So I have iPhones around me. I can walk 5 meters and find 3 iPhones literally around my house, mostly older units. So I have access to iPhones. I just don't like them. I don't like them. The reason why I don't like iPhones is because I find that they don't change much year on year. And to play devil's advocate, on the Android side, even the latest, Android 15 coming out, it has the same features as Android 14. So yes, on the Apple and Android side, the updates are not changing much, but we're looking today at a video of the latest iPhone 18 rumors that are just about to come out. And let's see if they're gonna make or break, if I even consider using an iPhone. Because I can just get one and use it. There's quite a few here. But anyway. Video. Let's go.
Much confirms that Siri 2.0 is coming in iOS 18. So in this video, we're going to discuss the latest rumored iOS 18 features, and I'm sure a lot more detail.
I'm gonna predict that I'm gonna get like more dislikes and likes, because I will say this. So my channel stats are this: around 10% of you who are watching right now are subscribers, and 90% of you are going to be new viewers. So if you make it this far, subscribe. But most of you don't know the content I make. Now, in the 10% of people that follow me, what I found is that most of those who subscribe to me are heavy Android users. I don't get many iPhone users in that. It's more 10%. So I'm predicting that this video might be for people who already have iPhones. So I'm predicting I'm gonna get some funny comments and some dislikes. But I'm ready for it. So leave your comment down below. I respond to every comment. If you think I am hating too much, leave a comment. I don't mind. It's fine. Anyway, like the video, subscribe, and let's continue.
Details are going to come in the next week, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any. A lot of people using macOS 15 and iOS 18 keep mentioning the revamp to settings. Obviously not a huge deal, but it's getting a new UI with a reorganized, cleaner layout that's more simple to navigate. It also has much improved search, and there's also updates to the
So, okay, there will be a new UI created in Mac so that it's much simpler to use. I think Mac is one of the easiest platforms to use. Linux, have you seen that? Windows is easier, but Mac is designed to be fail-proof. So making it easier will mean that the barrier to entry is even lower. Let's continue.
Control Center. So the redesigned Control Center is something we've heard about for years. I mean, I feel like every year we hear a redesigned Control Center is coming, but the thing is, we've never heard that from Mark Gurman or some of these credible sources. It's always come from sketchy sources. And also Mac Rumors chimed in, and they also said that they are hearing that a redesigned Control Center is being tested for iOS 18, but they cannot confirm if the changes have been finalized. So it looks like we might be getting the long-rumored Control Center redesign that we've been promised.
Has anyone been asking for that? That's my question. You guys are Apple users, not me. So you tell me. Have you been asking for a new control center? From my understanding, the can't even speak right now. The control center in the Mac works perfectly, and I understand that it's all redesigned to make sure that it looks a little bit better. And yes, every time WWDC comes out and the updates are also given out, it's good to get a new update. Or we have the M2 Max. They're faster, they're better. It's also nice to get a new UI update. It makes sense. So I'm not complaining. On the Android side, on the Windows side, the updates happen all the time as well. So it's not a bad thing.
Since like iOS 15. So that'll be nice. And also the change to settings, a new revamp, a new redesign to settings. It could maybe be the more translucent look like we heard about, previously, where it might look similar to Vision OS, but there's been no word on that. We also just got news that the Messages application might include new text effects, and this comes from Mac Rumors. So they're saying that.
Okay, so they're gonna update messaging. I know that what's it saying here? With Message Up set to gain RCS support. So yes, RCS. I feel so bad for the company, Nothing Phone. They were going to release RCS on the Nothing Phone as this new groundbreaking feature, and Apple, when I said the day before the feature was meant to be released, Apple said, boom, we are releasing RCS. What does that mean? It means that if an Android user, aka me, sends an Apple user, aka everybody I know, a message, an emoji, a video, a reaction, it will convert that into an iOS emoji or an iOS type of message, so that messages sent back and forth will have something called continuity, so that if I send something via text, it will be received perfectly on the iPhone side. Now, here's a question. Who still sends messages? I understand that on the iPhone side, iMessage is still big. So oftentimes, you use iMessage instead of WhatsApp. And American viewers, that's a big thing. But here down in the Europe, WhatsApp is the biggest thing out there for messaging. WhatsApp is owned by Facebook, actually. So I guess Facebook is the biggest messaging service out there. But it's a good feature to have, so that's a feature that I would look at, say, this is something that will help bridge the gap between somebody, communicating from an Android phone to an iPhone. So, props.
We're going to see new text effects in the Messages app in iOS 18, similar to the bubble or full screen effects that you can already do, but you'll now be able to animate individual words within a message. They go on to say, our hope is that Apple will also add. I don't really know how that's going to. And the AI features. And this comes from Mark Gurman, and he had a report that said Apple is planning to overhaul Siri with more advanced AI functionality that.
Okay, I'm going to stop here. The video's getting long already. AI is a big feature of most new phones. Samsung. No, I can't say much because I know quite a bit about Samsung. I've spoken to them directly. Okay, I won't say it, but on the Samsung devices, there's quite a lot of AI features that have been released in the Samsung S24 Ultra, and I've used them. And when Samsung, gave me a demo in terms of what it can do, the live translate, I was shocked. Somebody was speaking Spanish, and I was able to be like, hold on. The person came back in the room and said, you know what? The translation was about 90% accurate, so it missed certain words, but the gist of what the person was trying to translate was being heard. So this breaks a lot of barriers, and that's in the phone. So having this in an iPhone might be a massive feature, and I can see it being sold, as a big feature. Anyway, so quite a few things coming out. What do you think, guys? Are these, AI features, messaging features, and a new look interesting for you guys? But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.